we are going to do a side-by-side throwdown of Silhouette versus Chalk Couture. So what I have here is on the left side, you can see me completing my Silhouette project from start to finish. So I used a comparative font, and so I'm just creating this over here in Silhouette. So I'm going to type it out, edit it, get it all laid out how I want it to go. And then on the right side, you can see me just peeling off a Chalk Couture transfer, which is reusable. I'm going to lay it down on my screen, apply some chalk paste, and easily remove. This video is shot in real time, you guys. I didn't do any slowdown or any speed up of any portion of the video. So what you're watching is in absolute real time. So you can see that I'm just scraping off the excess paste. I can put that back into my jar. And on the other side, we are still trying to format our text so that it can be very similar to the Chalk Couture transfer that I used. I wanted this comparison to be as even as possible. And oh, by the way, we're already done with the Chalk Couture side. You guys, if you haven't tried Chalk Couture yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. Toss your Silhouette machine aside, my friends, and save yourself tons of time. Now, what can you do with all the free time that you've saved while you're still trying to cut your vinyl on the other side of our screen? I have a couple suggestions for you. I'll be back in just a little bit to finish up this project. Okay guys, we finally have our vinyl out of the machine. It took about 3.5 minutes to cut that vinyl. And so up here in the top right corner, I just have a quick reminder of, again, how quickly I can create this project over and over and over in the same amount of time that it's taking to weed this vinyl, you guys. And if you're not familiar with weeding, what you have to do is you have to pick out the pieces that are not going to go onto your surface when you're using vinyl. So whether or not you're using a stencil, your vinyl as a stencil, or you're just going to be placing the vinyl directly on your board, like I am doing in this example, is that you still have to weed out the pieces that are not a portion of your sign. So while the machine will make the cuts for you, there is still an extra step that you have to do. And so I'm going to just let this keep playing and you'll see the whole weeding process. And as a reminder, the transfers with Couture are reusable. So you can use these transfers 8 to 12 times. What you do is you can just put the transfer right back down. If I were making, say, 10 of these boards at a time, I could just lay my transfer right back down and chalk and chalk and chalk and chalk. Or you can wash your transfers in between. So if you need to do color changes, you can just wash your transfers and you don't use anything except water. So save your time, save yourself some time and sanity, and stop weeding vinyl. Okay, you guys, as you can see, we are still weeding our vinyl over here. And so this is probably the most painful part that comes with working with vinyl and your machine, is that you have to continue to kind of fight with the vinyl a little bit. And so you'll see that over here on the left side, where eventually I bring in my scissors and start to cut a little bit at a time, because this was just not fun to weed at all, especially when you're doing script fonts like this. They tend to be a little bit more difficult to weed. So as you can see, I'm going to keep working with this vinyl over here on the left side, and then again on the right side, I'm just going to have on repeat how quickly the Couture process is and how we're able to make this sign in about a minute. Okay, so we finally have that all weeded. Now we're going to apply our transfer tape. So the transfer tape portion is what allows you to pick up those letters. Otherwise, you would have to place them one by one. So what you do is you put it on transfer tape. That allows you to pick up the whole phrase over here and transfer it onto the board as just one solid piece. So that's what we're going to do here is we're going to use our transfer tape and we're going to use our squeegee and squeegee it down and then get it onto the board. And then we will finally have our finished piece here. Okay guys, it's time for my favorite part. So now we are going to peel to reveal. And on the left side, we're gonna peel with our transfer tape and try to get that vinyl to stay adhered to the board. And on the right side, of course, we are already done because Couture is just that quick and easy. So you guys, in closing, the silhouette vinyl project took us 14 minutes, while the Couture project took us 1 minute. If you have not experienced Couture yet and you want to give it a try, please drop a comment below, reach out to me via email or on any of my social media channels. I'm happy to get you a sample in the mail so that you can experience Couture for yourself and fall in love. Thanks for watching.